Okay, greetings. Hello, welcome. This is another week, the first in May, and here we are with the wound dressed journey. Yes, yes, groundings with languages, or groundings with languages of land and soul. So today's theme looks to be seen, Seen. And mostly this week, I guess it's being used in the context of interrogative conversation. So you're talking with somebody and they say something, and then after they say something, they say to you, seen? And loosely, that means, do you understand, I guess, right? Or it could also mean kind of like a desperate, maybe not desperate, but a desperate depending on the tone, a desperate communication for a person's reality to be uh, witnessed, recognized by another person. Sometimes it's said than anything else, but in a vein of frustration, right? Seen as in, can't you see? Can't you understand? Can't you see this? Or don't you see where I'm coming from? Right? Or can you see what I see? Like that's interesting. So that's the idea of seen in that context, right? It's do you see what I see? Are you sharing this reality with me? That kind of thing. That sort of scene. But where this stems from, actually, what was the instigation? What was the thing that I had seen this week? Um, was I had earlier made a post about something that I was doing with our shiitake, and I had sort of done it in a different style, and somebody had commented and I guess was asking me, you know, um, if I speak to them or sing to them, most likely, and I said at the time I wasn't sure, you know what I mean? I hadn't noticed or so then afterwards I went outside, was doing some stuff, and I thought to myself, do I really sing out here? I mean, I'm always listening to music, or at least I have the headphones on, whether I'm listening or not. But I'm more likely listening to music or listening to, depending on time of day and also time of season. Also, I'm listening to like birds and other stuff. But do I sing? And I thought to myself, at that moment in time, no, I don't really sing. And part of that is because that there's neighbors, right? And the neighbors will hear and whatever. And so, of course, why should that be problematic, right? I mean, they do stuff all the time that I hear, so why should I be so concerned whether they're hearing? But the point is, the reality is that that was the answer to the question, right? Do I sing out here? And not really, because I don't necessarily feel fully comfortable being seen. Now I'm going to use that term. And so then that drew me down memory lane to grade six music class. I think it was with Mrs. Jenkins or Miss Jenkins. I think that was the name. And I had composed a piece on piano, and I had written the sheet music, but for whatever reason, either it wasn't ready or I had forgotten to bring it. But the time of the presentation and the so I had did that, but then the sheet music I had handed in at a later date. I think it was late that I handed it in. But I guess what happened is, even as I played, I performed my original composition. I kind of clowned around because I heard some kind of reaction or snickering because there was some kind of a quirky moment, right? Um, just a quirky, unique moment in the composition. And I think I heard a reaction, and so then I kind of belittled whatever it was that I was doing, and then decided to clown around, sort of. And then I think the next class I went back and handed in my sheet, and I think she was happy that I did it. She was a bit surprised, or because it wasn't expected, because I guess I had given the impression that I didn't take it serious and that I was just clowning around, which I was, but clowning around not because I wasn't taking it serious, but because the environment felt funny or suffocating. Anyways, so that was a memory that came um, related to this concept of being seen. But today, the idea of seen is about, you know, what have you seen, and what does that bring up? Like, in the context of the interrogative conversation, seen means, are you seeing what I'm seeing, right? It's a thing of observation. It's a thing of understanding. It's a thing of comprehension. It's a thing of resolution. Seen. It's you know it's completing something. That kind of scene in that context. So it's a lot to talk about. I can't really talk about it, so I think I'm just gonna see if we can feel it together. Scene? Yeah. Quirkiness. So here, lots of stuff is happening right now. You'll notice that we are doing a farm opening um, on the May 31st, which I think is a Sunday, and noon, lunchtime, around that time. So, check in and keep that on your calendar. There'll be lots of stuff going on. We'll have some plants going on and some decorations, some cut stuff, probably some asparagus is checking out, and other people will be here with some offerings, and nice to come by and meet some people, talk about some stuff, and welcome in the new season, you know? Welcome in the new season. So we'll be doing that May 31st. So back to this thing about seen and understanding, observing different realities, and just being seen in that sense. Um, I had, I was, I stopped myself from doing it. I don't know why I stopped myself from doing it, but I did. But it was, I was thinking about something, whatever it was, always something, and the thought came to me, well, you know, um, what people call Jesus fun-loving. So I mean, obviously there's a progression as to where I get there. I can't even remember what the original thought was, and it hardly matters in this sense. But what I ended up with was a question that I had written everything. I had taken a picture, whatever. I was about to post it, and of course I stopped myself. I don't know why. I'm not sure I should have stopped myself, but I did. But obviously, I'm not stopping myself now. But the question is, do you see Jesus as fun-loving in that sense? And then, if you do or if you don't, how does that make a difference? How does that translate? Like the whole understanding. Like how does it change or and if it does, then how, right? Can you see Jesus as fun-loving? Fun-loving. Of course, it also requires a definition of fun-loving, but the point is you can see serious, as my mom said, serious and fun-loving. I had written duty-driven, right? So you can be duty-driven, but also full of fun and enjoyment of life. I guess it depends on how you define that. But you can be duty driven and aware that you're duty driven, be morally bound to the satisfaction or whatever of this duty, and still totally embrace fun, however you're going to define fun. Um, and it just kind of turns around how you or how I can see the world and work in that aspect. The sacrifices that we're supposed to be doing in this world for the reward, I suppose, that we're getting. Um, you know. So then the question becomes, how does anything change then if you think of Jesus as fun-loving? That was the thought that I had, that I stopped myself from posting. I don't know why, but I still kind of am interested to point. Maybe I just couldn't. I couldn't quite find the right words to fully express, to tease out what I wanted to tease out. So, anyways, there we go again. So, let's hear it. Okay. Well, it looks like that's about it for today. So, thank you very much for tuning in. It was pretty enjoyable, and I hope we can see each other a little bit better. So, tune in next week and be sure to mark on your calendar the May 31st for coming out to the farm and enjoying the environment and what we will have available at the time. So you can check with me or Jambican or Minnie at Mitoti, Rampaging Empress, and you can find out more about what's happening at the end of the month. Thank you very much, and stay seen. Yes.